Look here. It's game time today, baby. We got Pittsburgh. Cleveland got Pittsburgh today, and it's on. I looked at the percentage. They don't feel like we could win this game. They say it's like a 63% chance that Pittsburgh win. Well, we got to talk about that. Kevin got to call a good game. The defensive coordinator got to call a good game. We got a ball game here, y'all. Cleveland could get their first win with Dillion Gabriel as the starter today. Quinshon Judkins is him. They going to put that ball in his hands. I'm expecting him. Now, they ain't did this as of yet, but I'm expecting them to give him the ball at least 25 to 30 times. That's my new goal for them. I think 25 to 30 times. I think they want to run the air out the ball with QJ. I think they want to run the air out the ball. Then, again, let my boy Dillion Gabriel dink and don't. But this week, I told y'all, in order for them to win, because, you know, Mike Tomlin looking at everything that they got going on, in order for them to win, we got to do more than dink and don't, unless that run game off the chain. Now, if that run game off the chain, then, you know, it's a different story. If the run game off the chain, then it's a different story, and it is what it is. But I don't know how the run game going to go. All I know is Cleveland have an opportunity to win this game. Dillion Gabriel, I think he's going to throw 25 to 35 times. But I really believe they want to put it in the run game. And I don't know if the Pittsburgh defense like that in the run game, but we sure finna test it out. And Mike Tomlin know it's coming. Now, the other thing that we got to talk about today is Shedeur Sanders is out of emergency quarterback situation where it's like no chance he pretty much getting in the game. Now he's in a position where if he's needed, he can go in. The key thing, if he is needed. If he is needed, he can go in the game. So if Dillion Gabriel helmet happened to come off, he could go in the game. You know, if you play where your helmet come off, you got to come out the game. Now, they'll probably run the ball. Yeet! Now, get Shador, get up out of there. Or they can call a timeout, and I think that'll push it out the way. So, could we see Shador today in his first game ever in the regular season? Yes. There is a great possibility we could see him today. And the reason I'm saying that is because, well, one, he QB2. But the other thing is, he can actually go in, like I said, if a helmet come off or if they want to put a little rankle into that offense and hike the ball to Dillion Gabriel, Shador throw it to Dillion Gabriel, and then Dillion Gabriel throw it. They could do that. They could. I ain't saying they will, but they could. Then another way he can go in if Cleveland tie up on Pittsburgh and we up in the 30s and 40s in the fourth quarter and it ain't nowhere coming back, he could get in. Or if Pittsburgh beating us like that, he can go in on the back end. But I'm just saying, hey, if they want to do it, they could do it. But I'm truly excited to be going into this thing, get to watch Dillion Gabriel today. He gets full command of the offense. He had it last week, but he had it with Joe Flacco in the background. Now Joe Flacco is out the way. He ain't got to really worry about Joe Flacco. Yes, Shador is there, but technically he don't have to worry about Shador either because Shador, they ain't put Shador in unless like it's technically an emergency. Like you got to come in. So he ain't got to worry about that. So he pretty much good. He knows that he has control of this offense today and at least 5 or 4 more games he should have control. After that, it's Shador opportunity. And the great thing is he knows Shador rooting for him. Like, I know me and him in a competition, but at the same time, he ain't trying to hurt me. Like, I know he want to ball out. Of course, I want to ball out. But he's not trying to hurt me. So I'm loving this. I am loving the way everything is playing out. Like, it's playing out real good. I'm ready. And Dillon Gabriel got an opportunity to ball today. He got an opportunity to play game manager today. He got an opportunity to play however it goes. But Kevin need to up their game. Kevin got to up their game today. Like, it's no way around it. If Kevin did what he did versus the Rams and versus Minnesota, I think Pittsburgh going to be all over that. We're about to see if Pittsburgh got some DBs that's like that. Do they got a linebacker that's like that? Do they got the D-line that's like that? I know they number one in the AFC North, which Cleveland is in the AFC North, is Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Cleveland. All three of us sorry right now. Pittsburgh the champion. So if this your game to hit them in their mouth, hit it. Can Cleveland hit them in their mouth? Now, I know Kevin ready to step his game up and call even more plays for Dillon Gabriel to shine. I know they going to run a safe game, but I think he got to open it up. It can be a safe game, but you got to open it up. You can't allow Dillon Gabriel to just go out there and dink and don't. You can, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already studied that. They ready. Since the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready for the dinking and donking, and they ready for QJ. Now, QJ is really the star of the show. He's the star of the show. They run that ball with QJ, it's a wrap. Hear that? That? He pound that thing and come up out of there. QJ, that boy finna make a name for himself, y'all. I got QJ down for last week. He ran the ball 23 times. I got today, I think he going to run it anywhere from 25 times to 30 times. 20 will be on the low end. He should guarantee get 20. But 25 to 35, I believe they going to tote that ball. Because the Steelers, you going to have to come with it. Miss Brown, what's good? JB? Miss Claire, what's happening? D. Adams? JB, you say, I'm so glad it's playing on my TV today so I can see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready too. Jay Smooth, what's happening? Hey, you know that's right. Brandon, what's good? PC, you say still a nation in the building. Oh, so that's who you root for today, them your boys. It's on. Now, you know we got a run game. And we know for a fact Dillon Gabriel can hit them tight ends real quick now. And you know David and Harry, all they got to yeet yak. And they can be off to the races. I'm ready to see it, though. At 1 o'clock, they got my attention. They have my full, undivided attention. They really do. Y'all, listen, I ain't been this locked in on the NFL in a long time. I think when I was younger, I just used to turn on the TV and just rock. Just whatever come on, rock with it. Until I started having players that I want to watch. Ali, what's happening? TP, what's good? Ty, what's happening? Miss Beverly. JP. Miss Val. Ryan Nicole, what's good? Yeah, you say, will they add Shedeur if it begins to look crazy? Nah, they'll ride it out. They on a roller coaster ride, and it's called Dillon Gabriel. Now, the only way it look crazy and they put Shedeur in is if he throw like getting sacked every play and he throw about 5 picks. It got to be extreme for them to it got to be extreme for Shedeur to go in and take him out. Because the moment you do that, it ain't Dillon Gabriel's show no more. It's Shedeur from that point on. Now you turn it into a quarterback competition instead of letting it go the way they got it set. Like, they got it on a planned schedule now. Like, Dillon Gabriel. Okay, now it's Shedeur's turn. So, that's where they at with that. But he can get in if the helmet come off or, unless they call a timeout, And then the other way he can get in if the game just out of hand, as in we're blowing them out or they blowing us out in the fourth quarter. They'll hold them all the way to the fourth quarter. And it'll be late fourth quarter. It might be 3 minutes left. They're going to make sure it ain't going to be that much shine time available. Yeah, you say they need more than 20 points. Yes, they haven't scored over 20. I don't think over 21. Ali, you say, are they playing in Pittsburgh? Yep. Hey, Steel City. GL, you say they about to call your number 12. They might. It's an opportunity. Definitely an opportunity. Miss Cameron, what's good, Ken Folk? You say not wishing injury on folks, but Shador going to get some playing time today if DG gets shaken up a bit with a hit or two. Yeah, that way. But again, like you said, we just riding this out now. We are in the place where we know, like Shedeur said, you could see the light at the end of that tunnel. It ain't dark like that right there no more. It ain't dark. That thing got some light to it. So we good now. I love CC. What's good? Hey, I saw that. Play for Keys. You said Colin, remember. I mean, you say Kevin reminded me so much of. Oh, yeah, hey. Hey, it's on. MJ, what's good? Favorite. You say I'm okay with. Listen, I want Dillion Gabriel to play his best ball. Period. Play your best ball. Because I want Shador to play his best ball. I want the O-line to play. I want everybody for Cleveland to play their best ball every single play, every single game. Because when it's Shador's turn, I want the best of the best. Boy, I want the best. All right, what's happening? But, y'all, I'm glued in to see if he get off in there. I'm glued in. JB, you say hello. I don't think Kevin will give us the satisfaction. If it's a blowout one way or the other, we blowing them out, they blowing us out fourth quarter, we got to go in. But he could say, nah, I'm going to ride this out. Money side, let's jump into that. So now we have a certain someone who has decided that, Shador has amazing accuracy. It's uncanny, his accuracy. He's natural in this area. Like, oh my goodness, while I have been at practice, he's been so amazing. He has developed so much since he's been here. Like, you guys, his accuracy, he's one of the best in the NFL. Like, I wish I could just tell you, like, when I'm out there, you could see this zips by, zoom, zoom, and he gets out there and the wide receivers is like right on the money. Like, when you guys get to see Shedeur, where did you get your amazing accuracy from? I just get out there and practice, I just get out there and do my thing. I just work. I'm overly confident in me. But Shedeur, you're doing great. Like, you have really developed. When you go in, I'm already prepared. I know, like off the record, I know that I have been coming at you very hard. I have. But you got to believe me, Shador. It's not me. The league wanted us to do this. They did. And so we had to. Now they are taking it off. I know you're good. I know. I hate that I had to write that all about you. But now I'm with you. I am rooting for you. Did you see the article? I retweeted it today. I said you have uncanny accuracy. That means you can, listen, your accuracy is so good. If I needed somebody to save me, I would call on you because you could do it. If I hold my earlobe up and I say, hit it, Shador, you would pop right on the money. So that's where we at. They bragging about my dog now. They bragging about my dog. Yeah, they bragging about him now. That boy, uncanny accuracy. That's his superpower. I say, ooh. Now, now she did throw this out there. one thing about it, accuracy can be improved over time. I just threw that out there. So if y'all say I'm two-faced it and I'm saying this and I'm saying that, I ain't got to worry about it because I said you can improve. Hey, Shador, boy, you got the whole city ready for you, boy. Hey, the Steelers, they ready for you. They mad at Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin finna walk up to Shedeur today and tell him, hey, boy, off the record, hey, you ain't mic'd up, are you? Nah, coach, I ain't mic'd up. Hey, boy, off the record, boy, I wanted you, boy. You supposed to be right here in the Steel City, boy. But look here, man, they shut you down. Just real talk between me and you. Don't get out there and tell everybody I already told you that they shut you down, boy. Boy, you were finna be wearing that black and gold, boy. Stop playing with me, boy. Hey, but real talk now. Aaron Rodgers, when he out of here, now you see they still holding hands. You know that's how people do. They dap you up, and when they tell you something, they still hold your hand. So I'm gonna put a hand right here so y'all know they still hold a hand. Hey, listen now. When Aaron Rodgers retire, hey, if DG out there balling, I know you him, we gonna come get you, boy. We gonna come get you. All right? Good. Hey, go do your thing, boy. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm ready. Yo. It's only a matter of time, y'all. And check this out. I'm telling y'all now. I got to be there the first game he started. I got to be there. I don't care. Y'all got to just tell me what kind of cold gear I need. I'm going to be bundled up, but we going to be out there. We going to that first start this year. We ain't missing it. We not missing it. If it's Las Vegas, y'all know I'm there now, but I don't know which game it's going to be. I don't even want to look at it today. I just know right now everything's switching for Shador. It has went from he don't know the playbook, he don't know what's going on. Now it is he's ready. See, y'all, the real thing is everybody, we done squashed all the fakeness now. You can't lie no more. He QB2. That means you have to have him ready to do what he do. You got to have him ready. So they didn't say it this week, y'all. Nobody talked about it. But let's talk about this tonight. Well, I talk about it now, but we'll probably, I definitely dive into it later tonight. But y'all, he had to get reps with the first team. He had to. There's no way he don't get no reps with the first team. You got to go out there. Like, at this moment, he has to be out there repping, getting reps with them boys. So they haven't said it to us, but y'all got to know he had to. Now, but again, Cleveland could do whatever they want, but they ain't said that, but he got to be out there. He has to be out there. It's nowhere around that because if you my QB2, I got to have you ready for the game. Got to have you ready. So, yes, DG the starter. We get him all the rest, but we got to have you ready. Now, I wonder if they still doing them same reps after the game, like giving, what's my boy name? You know how they do the 8 to 9 plays? I wonder if they do that. I wonder if they getting him in doing the 8 to 9 plays, like, are you giving me the reps at the end of the game? I mean, the end of practice. And see, everybody knows that Shedeur been him from day one. I bet the players been saying to themselves, and that's another reason why I think Dillion Gabriel said, man, being here in the NFL, we know anything can happen. Ain't anything can happen in the league. I think he really said that because they know that Shedeur been balling the whole time, and they've been downplaying this man like every week. Like, come on, man. You can't do that to me now. Ken folk, yeah, hey, I'm watching that game. Hey, we locked in. Hey, just as soon as halftime come on, man, y'all know I'm locking in. LH, what's good? Ken folk, you said Russell Wilson QB2, and they threw him in there. Ooh. See, Shedeur ain't going to do that. Shedeur going to be ready because he don't have that opportunity. He don't have that opportunity. He got to go out there and ball right out the gate. He got to go out there and ball right out the gate. Out the gate. He don't get no playing time. He got the ball. It ain't nowhere around it. Scoop, you say they need Shedeur for the new stadium open. Ooh, I know. Hey, I'm going to that too. I'm going to that if he's still there. If we with Cleveland. Wherever Shedeur at, I'm at. I already know that. Cam, what's good? Scoop, you say the Browns want to be like they develop. They gonna ride that out. We put that work in with him. We helped him. We helped him get right. I know. I love CC. You said she better leave Shedeur alone. She singing them tunes not for him. Jam, hey, y'all know I be ready. J Smooth, yeah, hey, she got a bad, not bad. There you go, bad. She know Shedeur him. They been knew he was here. Hey, yeah, she didn't want to get hit across the head now. KT, yeah, hey, hit that right there. That right there. Now, y'all, hey, let's talk about who this offense going through today. Don't get this twisted. Dillion Gabriel may look like a game manager, but I believe Kevin going to elevate him. He still might be a game manager, but I think Kevin going to elevate him. Like, Kevin got to do just a little more. Like, Kevin got to do just, hey, 329. Hey, Kevin got to do just a little more than he did in them first two games. But QJ, I think going to be a difference maker. I think QJ finna I think the offense going through QJ. I think Dillion Gabriel is going to pass, but not like that. Like, I got him for 20 and 35 at the max. 20 at the low end, 35 at the max, which it could go more, but I just don't really see it going over 35. But I believe they're going to hand that ball to QJ a lot. QJ will be the difference maker. QJ going to be the difference maker, y'all. He's going to run the ball to my left, to my right, up the middle, left, right, up the middle, left, right, up the middle, left, right, up the middle. That's what he going to be doing the whole game. Oh, yeah, my bad. Dig it don't, QJ. Dig it don't, QJ. They going to get that ball to him. This is QJ's show. This might be his coming out party. Like, he was starting to show it last week, but they were pulling him out. And I don't understand why they was pulling him out. I don't want that to happen this week. Don't be pulling that man out. Hey, Kevin, now that everything lining up and we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, don't pull QJ out, man. Okay, you can get Dillion Gabriel his touchdowns. Do that. I'm cool with that. But get QJ his touchdowns too. Let him tote that thing. If he run it down there like that, let him tote it. Let him get in the end zone. You know that man want to get in the end zone. See, they go around playing with people, and and QJ, he locked in too. That boy locked in. He's not trying to get them down the field and they hand the ball. Let Dillion Gabriel throw it, which they did to him last week. I don't know how they gonna do it this week, but yeah, they did it last week. I'm talking about right out the gate. Like, hey, bro, we know you him, but we giving that ball to Dillion Gabriel. Now, we don't know what they gonna do today with it. Let's see what they got the odds. Now, our record is 1-4. We 0-2 away. I don't believe that this game gonna be bad. I think it's gonna be a close game. Because all our games been close, actually. Only game we didn't have close was the Ravens game. And Detroit got out of hand close to the end. But for the most part, we've been close. Dog, yo. Cleveland, 17, 10, 13, 17. Can we score 18 points today? That's what I'm looking at. Can we score 18? Now, let me look at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, they scored 24, 21, 34, 19. They ain't really no different than us. They have scored more than us barely. Like barely. Just one game they really put some points up was 34. Everything else, they like us. So if our defense can shut their offense down, which I believe we can, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I believe our defense could shut their offense down. We might have a game, y'all. This game may be, and they got one of their key wide receivers inactive today. Now, again, like they said, they got Pittsburgh to win this game. You know, it's probably because they at home. They're going to give them that favorite. But we got an opportunity in this game, y'all. Don't let Cleveland record fool y'all. QJ is listen, man, this man should get the ball a lot. I think he going to continue getting the ball, and I think this game right here, he'll get the ball a whole lot. Now, I know they don't think we going to win this game, but I'm telling y'all, Cleveland could, with Dillion Gabriel leading the game, he could get his first victory today. He very well could get his victory today. They say the Steelers have won every regular season meeting with Cleveland at that stadium since 2004, with the exception of that playoff game in that special year we had. Yeah. It's on. Yeah. Mike Tomlin ain't worried about it. He's not worried about it. He said he ain't worried about that. He just worried about getting better. He just want to get better. They know what time it is. They finna put that pressure on Dillion Gabriel. Kevin got to open up Dillion Gabriel. They got to open him up. We got to score. Can we get 18 points? Can we set a record and get points we ain't never had this year, which is 18? We ain't had 18 points this whole season. Can we get that? And Myles Garrett and that defense really finna be after Aaron Rodgers. And look, you got Aaron Rodgers already calling Myles Garrett a Hall of Famer. He know what time it is. He trying to make it where Myles Garrett don't come get him. And he juicing him up too. We coming to get that, boy. TC, what's good? Ken, folks, you say the Steelers ain't losing this game. They might not. Matt, you say, bro, you know the Steelers beating. No, I listen. If Kevin can call a better passing attempts, like where the ball go, Dillion Gabriel, but we running it. Now, we got to run that play action. Yeah, because QJ our guy. Yeah, you say guaranteed if Shedeur gets in, there is over. We about to see. I think they got an opportunity, y'all. I think Cleveland has a better opportunity than what that 63% Pittsburgh win. It ain't like they gave him a 99% chance or 90. They gave him just 13 points over 50%. So it ain't like they just really believe in him. LH, you say Steelers win at home versus the Browns? It could be. I love CC. PWB, you say, yes, we can score 18 if it doesn't matter who gets the credit. Well, right now, if he trying to get Dillion Gabriel the credit, then I don't know how they going to go about that. But if he let QJ, if QJ get it down there, man, let QJ get it in the end zone. Like, let me see how many touchdowns QJ got. Because last week, he should have had some touchdowns. Like, last week, QJ really, I don't know if he scored, but I'm finna see, hold on. I think he did, but I ain't sure. QJ that guy, y'all. That boy finna have 1,000 yards on the year. Hey, QJ going for 1,000 yards this year. QJ going for 1,000 yards. Let me see. He did not score in the Minnesota game, but he should have. And look at his carries, y'all. I told you this boy finna tote the ball. First game, he came back 10 carries. The next game, 18 carries. The next game, 21 carries. The next game, 23 carries, 110 yards, but they took his touchdown away. And he always break one, y'all. He broke one for 31, he broke one for 38, and he broke one for 32. Now, Detroit defense must have been like that because he only had 11. 11 was his long. But if your defense ain't like that, he gonna break one. He gonna break one. That boy gonna break one. I know the Steelers 3-1. I know they playing at home. They only got the game by look like a touchdown. They only got the game by a touchdown, y'all. If I'm looking at it right. I might be looking at it wrong because I don't never look at stuff like that. But yeah. If I'm them, QJ running the ball like a champion. Of course, we got to get Jared, Judy, and the tight ends, they balls. But yeah, I'm running that ball like a champion. Mix, you said QJ is what they playing for today. Yeah. They finna told it. Morning coffee, you say, is Pittsburgh defense like that? I don't know really. All their games been close, and they barely been getting the wins. They been getting the wins, but it ain't like that. They only had one game they really scored in the 30s. But you could say that's Aaron Rodgers getting used to the team. I love CC. You say just waiting on Shedeur, minding my business. Well, we all waiting on it. T.O. what's good? But we got to ride out this Dillion Gabriel, so I'm ready. And I know QJ finna give me a show. I'm loving how Cleveland just keep getting on TV. Hey, they making sure Cleveland on TV. Let me see next time we on TV. Which we on TV every week, but if they keep this game kind of close, we got them Dolphins. Yeah. We got, matter of fact, well, they got all their games on TV. They got the next two games on CBS. Then they got Fox. Then they got CBS the rest of the way. Then Fox again. Yeah. Basically, we should get them because they playing good teams. Pittsburgh, good game. Dolphins in my area. Patriots, good game. Jets, they just going to do that one anyways. Ravens, that's a good one. Raiders, that might be when Shador start. I'm going to that one. If he start with the Raiders or 49ers, basically, if he go to Chicago to start, God, dog, they call that the winning city. But most of the games at home. When Shador get to start, y'all, he got most of the games look like at home. Because I think if they give him 49ers on, he got home, Chicago, home, Cincinnati. None of them ain't hard. I mean, that's all in the area. That's all in the area. Morning coffee say, nah, I remember Pittsburgh had at corner, he was getting cooked every game. Hey, they had to get him up out of there. Jay Smooth, you said Jay Fields right now, 8 of 15. That boy playing bad. Hey, Thomas, you say you smell a home cooking out there. T.O., you say my son told me he works with Coach Tomlin's cousin in Newport News. Yeah, because he from Virginia, ain't he? Miss Claire, you say that Chicago weather, no joke? Yeah, I'm trying to get my game. I hope it's in the dome. Shy, you say can't wait for Shedeur to go out against Williams and Ward. Oh, that is. Listen, now that's going to be must-see TV right there, too. Mix, you say the new coach is on the way and Shedeur will be on the field. Well, Shedeur going to be on the field this season. And I think if Kevin could muster out some win, if Kevin can get I want to say about 6 total wins, I think he'll be good. The DMV area. Yeah, as you say, Colin Shedeur starting sooner than we. He might, but just looking at the schedule, I don't mind it being the Raiders now. It's on Thanksgiving. Well, it'll be getting ready. I think that'll be the week of Thanksgiving. I think. No. That won't be the week of Thanksgiving. It'll be leading into the weekend, the week of Thanksgiving. I would take that Raiders game. That would be perfect. I would take the 49ers game. I'd take any game. What if they make it versus the Ravens? At home versus the Ravens. And they say, hey, man, we're going to give you to the Jets. So they give him to the Jets. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, he ain't getting the Ravens game. He's going to. Dillion Gabriel going to be in until the Ravens or the Raiders game. Ravens or Raiders is how long he'll be in. Kimberly say, Colin, Cleveland gets no we out of me until Shedeur is QB1. I don't care what kind of team they got. Well, they're getting we out of me because I'm watching them so much. Like, when I'm watching the game, y'all, it don't matter who in at that point now. Well, after last week when they leaked the information that Shador was going to be playing, which I already felt he was going to play, and I told y'all I always thought November, December he was going to play. But the fact that they done told us, now when I look at it, I'm with we now because they get my attention. I know what's going. Ooh, do y'all know they trying to trade? They got like they had some heavy names on there, big boy names to get traded. I don't know what Andrew Berry doing, but I think he had 2 linemen on there and somebody else. I was like, boy, that boy trying to make moves. So, y'all, they done had me here so long, man. Cleveland, I'm with the we now. I'm Cleveland. You got me. I'm with y'all now. Because I know they playing my boy. However it was going, I think the picture better than that. So, yeah. I'm ready to see Shador eventually get out there. I like to see the wheeling and dealing with the trades. We have a JB, you say keep the we over there? I hold it over here. We already got an old lineman that they had. Oh, it was David. Man. I don't know what they see in that practice, but they are trying to get our team younger. It looked like they are trying to get our team younger. They want us to be very young. I think they know that they finna make this move and these old linemen get older and they want their way out. So they'll give you a veteran old lineman. We'll take a younger lineman. And what I mean by younger, somebody that's drafted in 21. You know, somebody that ain't been drafted a long, long time ago. Somebody that's up in this part of the year. Hey, PWB, man, you know what happened? I did. And I post that came back on. But for some reason, when I eat, because I don't eat till later in the day, when I eat, it just make me want to just tap out. And I should have came back on, but by the time I got done eating, I was like, man. JB, you say you don't care about the Browns, but you love some Shedeur. Clock it. Ken Folk, you said, hey, 4-3, what's happening? Ken Folk, you say CU will win their first bowl game this season. I hope. We got a squad. Bro, we should only have lost 1 game or no games this season. That's the crazy thing about Colorado. They could be undefeated or 1 loss. But I'm glad they won. I'm glad that they got that hump off their back. It shows you that the Georgia Tech, the TCU, the BYU, that was our games. We just couldn't finish. This time we finally finished. Can we finish the rest of the year? We finish the rest of the year, Prime gonna look good. I need him to finish. We got a bye week. Now, you know what happened after them bye weeks. We normally take them L's. I don't want to take no L. Double C, what's good? EB, you say, if they're trading good players, they are definitely trying to keep those draft options. They're trading, they got their names available, and they're veteran guys that are solid. So a team that need a veteran guy, they gotta do it. They gotta do it. You started posting on your halftime? Yeah. Hey, we got veteran guys out there that we could get rid of that's old linemen, but we do need some younger guys. TP, you said Andrew Berry is trying to save cap space. Only 30 of the 53 have full contracts. They traded Newsom because they did not want to pay him $20 million. David contract is up next, and he will be traded. That's what I'm saying. And then I think they had 2 old linemen name on there, and I think they're older old linemen, and maybe about to retire old linemen. So we trying to get them out and get us some new players in. So Andrew Bear, that boy working. They are working. I think they put their names up there just in case they want to get rid of them. I mean, if they could find a trade. Best believe people willing and dealing. Hey, who you need? You need a tight end? Hey, we got a tight end. Let me get that pick from you right there. And let me see what's on your roster. Give me that young wide receiver right there. Nah. Give me that young tight end. Yeah. We recruited him. I mean, well, we were scouting him. Yeah, send that one over. We trade him old lineman. Yeah, give me a draft pick. What year he got drafted? 23? Yeah. Give me that one. It's on, y'all. They are trying to, I think they are, like you said, trying to create that cap space, as well as they are trying to go younger. They are trying to go young to make this run. So the draft picks we got, I want to say we got by 12, but we might still just have exactly what we got, 10. But it feels like we got like 12, but we might just have 10. PWB, you said K-Salt did that. He deserves some praise on the weight. Yeah, and I said that on the video. They be on my boy head, but hey, he survived that. See, holder. You say Fields had on. Let me hold on. Hold on now. They lost like that? God, dog. The Jets that sorry? The Jets can't be that sorry, y'all. Hold on. The Jets can't be. Maybe it was the NFL time slot messing them up, but they lost like that? Goodness gracious. That's a real beatdown now. Let's look at the score was only 13. Dog, them boys 0-6. Now we better beat the Jets. Hey, we better beat the Jets. All right, Bo Nix was 19 of 30. 174 yards passing, 1 touchdown passing. Justin Fields, I don't know what's going on with him. That boy he was 9 completions out of 17 attempts. That 45, what in the world? What? Yo, I don't know what was going on offense. That's terrible. The Giants, maybe the Giants got to get worse before they get good. I mean, not the Giants, the Jets. Oh, this was sorry. But nobody had a running game. The rushing game for Denver and the rushing game for the New York Jets was whack. Now, overall yards, they did solid, but not by a player. And wide receivers, ain't nobody really ball at wide receivers. That looked like a whack game right there, y'all. 13-11. The score just let you know how whack this game was. Yeah, I don't think Denver might make it to the playoffs, but they ain't nobody you'll be scared of. They're not nobody you'll be scared of. Oh, that boy got sacked 9 times. Now, we get Aaron Rodgers like that, we'll be balling. Let's see the power rankings of these teams. Because the Jets completely sorry. The Jets drafted first, y'all. We ain't going to make the Jets getting the number 1 pick. All right, they got Detroit the best in the NFL. They got the Bills next. They have Philadelphia after that, Tampa Bay after that. The Colts, they got the Colts at number 5. San Francisco at, boy, when Shedeur get in, he play all the big dogs. San Francisco, the other team I just named, they have Green Bay at number 7, but we beat Green Bay. They have the Rams at number 8, Denver at number 9, the Chiefs at 10, Seahawks at 11, Jaguars at 12, Pittsburgh at 13, Washington at 14. Let me just get down here to us. Let me get down here to the sorry teams. Hold on. Even though we really not that sorry, let me get down here to the sorry teams. So we're at 26. They got us, They got us at 26. They got New Orleans at 27. You know what could have happened with New Orleans. They got the Dolphins. You know what that could have did. They got the Raiders. You know what that could have did. They got the Giants. The Giants played it funny. So, and then they got the Titans, and then they got the Jets. So I think that's how it's going to end up this year. The Jets going to draft first. The Titans will be right there. Giants will be right there probably. The Raiders surely seem like they're going to be down there. The Dolphins. It ain't all that bad for Shedeur. Let me look at it. When he come in, we'll have, if he come in the 49ers week, they good. Cincinnati trash. Chicago in the middle somewhere. The Bills good. Steelers solid. And the Bengals. But overall, I still think the Cincinnati, the Browns better than what we are. I just really believe they better than what they are. I love CC. You say none of this surprising. It ain't. It's funny that it's like that, though. Yeah, as you said, they said Shador in Kevin's office every day. That's why I see now the players coming and telling, like the players saying, okay, all right, we can talk now. We can talk about it. Y'all ain't going to trip now. We good. So I think everybody's seeing that Shador has been doing everything right the whole time. Now they just ready. Now they are singing the tune that Shador is him. WD, you say, I think that if Shador gets in the game, Kevin is not going to call the right plays for Shador. Well, he got to call good plays, but if he get in, it depends on when he get in. If he get in because Dillion Gabriel came off, his helmet came off, and he got to go back in, then you could call a timeout and don't even have Shador come in, or you can run a play, let Shador do it. And it'll probably be a run play. If Shador come in because Cleveland is blowing Pittsburgh out, then he'll get in. If Pittsburgh is blowing Cleveland out, it's an opportunity we'll get in. But it's going to be fourth quarter. If Shador get in, y'all, if it ain't because the helmet coming off, it's going to be fourth quarter. For life, you said Shador will check out those. He'll check out where he can't do it right out the gate now, unless it's just obvious. Because he been in there working with him. Charlie X, you say, because the players try. Yeah. They singing the tune now. They ain't letting you say whatever you want to say. Hey, Mac, he is. JP, I love CC. You say you passed on 12. Of course you still trade. Yeah. They did. The Raiders, the Saints, they supposed to have him. And even the Steelers. Say more, you say, to the DG, the folks who don't want DG to succeed, you say the Browns. Ooh, Selmo say they don't care about nothing y'all talking about. The Browns coming through today for that W. I'm down with it. I think we have an opportunity, even though they got that 33 or 36%. I think it's more than that. I think with QJ toting it, Kevin got to call them plays good, then we'll be good. EB, you say, yep, Myles Garrett told it all. Said Shedeur is in the office early talking to the coaches about the game, what he can do to get better. See, you know what? Shedeur operate how I do when I was in college. When I'm trying to get what I need to get, I'm gonna be in that professor office telling them, hey, what do I gotta do to get an A or to get a B? I'm trying my best. What I gotta do? Now in my head, I am trying and I do want to succeed. But at the same time, I know I'm buttering that biscuit where they looking at me like, that's a good kid. That kid really wants to succeed. So Kevin looking at Shedeur like, You know, Shedeur is a very good guy. He's in my office every single day. He's yes, sir, no, sir. He's getting better and better. I don't know what it was with the NFL and why they didn't want to play. It's making me look bad, but it's a good dude. See, Shedeur getting what he need to be ready, but at the same time, he's still making it go the way it need to go. I don't know, but hey, D Mills, you say right. I used to ask my professor if they needed their car wash for an aid. Hey, listen, well, you got to get in where you fit in. Hey, Kevin, let me throw you some touchdown passes, bro. When you get me in, Kevin, I want to throw some deep balls. I seen Jerry Judy go get it with Jameis Winston. Let me throw that thing. But Dillion Gabriel got an opportunity, y'all. This is opportunity. Charlie, you say, oh, so it's not true what they say. Too bad. Yeah, man, they tried to down my boy. Listen, now everybody backtracking. Now that Shador is QB2. Everybody back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Hey, back it up. And you know, she used to say, where that hoopla at? Ooh, where that hoopla at? They don't do that no more. Now they saying, he got the Superman arm. He got the Superman arm. He got accuracy that's uncanny. He got accuracy that's uncanny. Ooh. Well, they got a whole new song out, boy. Perfect timing. Ooh, he's on that perfect timing. And then they also throw in, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in it. They know what time it is. They know Shedeur coming. They got to stop playing now. Stop playing now. Hey, stop. See, you can't tell all these lies that he ain't good when he get in there and shine. So now you got to turn it. Got to turn that thing. Lady PC, Double P, Chef Boy. So I never guess I have a feeling Dillion could get benched if he doesn't perform well for a couple more games. If they feel they could win and they see it at practice, now we could address that. If AB and Jimmy them feel like they could win now, right now this season, with Shedeur in, yes, they could make a change. But based on the information that they put out, they're going to go ahead and make it. Dillion Gabriel get his opportunity, and then Shedeur get his opportunity. Just, y'all clearly get y'all opportunity, and that's how it's going to be. So, I think that's how it's going to go. Shannon. Yeah, I love CC. Yeah, they ain't got it all the way in their mouth. Fly, you say, I hope DG plays the full game. Oh, he will. He will. There's no doubt about that. They want Dillion Gabriel to get the full game. They don't want Dillion Gabriel to come out. If they could have it the way they want it, in which the NFL been doing a lot lately, they'll bring it down to a nail biter. Y'all, if the game anywhere close within the last 5 or 3 minutes, they're going to make the game a nail biter. That's what it was in the Green Bay game. It was 3 minutes left. Cleveland came back and won. Minnesota game, 5 minutes left. Then it went down even more, and then Minnesota came back and won. So, yeah. T.O., you say I'm conflicted. I don't want to see anyone play bad, but I'm good, y'all, because, listen, Shedeur said it. You could see the light at the end of the tunnel. So, y'all ain't got to be feeling any kind of way anymore. It's our turn is coming. Maurice, you say when that change happens, it will come from upstairs. Correct. Facts. I think overall, that's been the overall situation. Like, ain't no way this just happened to Shedeur out of the blue, y'all. Like, I'm talking about it went left in a hurry. Like, we went from, yeah, boy, going first round, boy, to what? What? They said, what? The draft, what? He don't even get first team reps, what? To now it's back to, oh, he QB2 now. Oh, he's working hard. He's been improving, huh? Oh, he got uncanny accuracy, huh? He got that's his superpower. Oh, now he's in the office every day with coach them, getting better. Oh, that's what's happening. So now the narrative that should have been getting played is now getting played. That's all they doing, y'all. Everything that you hearing now is everything that we should have heard from scratch. But now they just changing it. Now they changing it. PWB, you said Kevin doesn't have to like Shedeur, but he's gonna respect him along with the rest of They know that Shedeur him, y'all. They can't play us like that. We saw the Panthers game. We saw that. We see that QJ nice. We see that the tight end's nice. We see that they could run the ball. We see that. So now it's just our opportunity to play. I love CC. You say Cleveland ain't fooling nobody. Nobody. They ain't fake us out at all. The whole time they've been trying to downplay this man. We've been standing right in the paint. Like, nah, we ain't going for that. I love how Shador. Listen, what I really like about Shador the most is the way he handled that last interview when he said, hey, how do you feel about being QB2? He ain't go to him. He went straight to Dillion Gabriel. He said, hey, Dillion Gabriel, we support him. We behind him. He putting in that work. We making sure he ready. Because this is opportunity. You want this man to ball. And then he said, yeah, I'm ready. I'm overly confident. I'm ready. I'm ready. So he said so much in that interview. And then he told her, look here. Yeah, D. Adams, no more negativity. Look at you, man. I ain't about that. I'm on the positive note. My boy stood up in the paint. Stop playing. We over games now. I'm really about to be out here starting. I'm over this mess y'all talking about. Let's get it. Charlie X. Yeah, I am. TH, you said Cole and the Browns are going to have to come across with Shedeur. They know that too. They better have that cap space ready. Maurice, you said depending on what happens today, 9-8 could win the division. That's a good thing. And we could be in the mix depending on when they put Shedeur off in there. I don't know how Shedeur going to do when he get in. I assume he's going to do amazing. DG, the way he done played the past 2 games, I feel like he going to have a solid game today. I just do. I do. Renee, you said Kevin should be behind all the players. He should. At the end of the day, when you're around somebody so much, you can't help but want to win unless they doing a lot of silly stuff. But, yeah. Maurice, yeah, man. It's a must. T.O., you say Jimmy about to make that money. Everyone gonna listen. I don't know if Shedeur getting in the game today, y'all. But if he does, I'm expecting like maybe the helmet come off or he get in on the back end. I'm not really expecting him unless something happens. So I'm gonna chill with that. Chef boy, you say you peep that too? Things are getting, hey, listen, they know. They like, hey, bro. It just depends on how we try to get these draft picks. Because at the end of the day, Cleveland know they need draft picks. They know they need a big boy O-lineman, a big boy wide receiver. You need that. Now, they ain't going to show who got the big boy. You know where the big boy linemen at. The big boy linemen are LSU, Oregon, Georgia, your SEC Big 10 schools. And you can say your Big 12, ACC. But I know it's a D lineman at University of Miami. He is him. He is him. And then let me look at what wide receiver that's coming out for college. Let me see. Oh, Jordan Tyson. That's who they're going to be looking at, y'all. Jordan Tyson going to be a wide receiver they could look at. Now, I don't know if that's who they're going to go for, but that's one they could get. Let me see. wide receivers. Now, it's some schools going to have wide receivers balling, nobody ain't going to be checking on them. So, the wide receiver at USC, he going to get love. The wide receiver at Texas A&M, he going to get love. Illinois got one. Oregon State got one. TCU got one. And I'm going with big boy schools because they ain't going to give them to the little schools. Not right out the gate. Clemson got one. Tennessee got one. Indiana got one. Kansas got one. Arizona State got one. Yeah. They going to draft a big boy wide receiver. They going to draft a big boy wide receiver. Maurice, you said, Colin, thanks for always including everyone in your lives. Time for the game. Yeah. Hey, it's a must. Listen, when y'all rock with me, I'm thankful y'all rock with me. So I'm talking to y'all because y'all talking to me. I love it. Monet, you say they may be looking at Colorado O-line. They might. It depends on how a run game goes. Detroit in the building. MJ, you say they asking little DG questions. He gonna be ready. Matt, you say DG energy is dull. We about to see. Y'all, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Rock out with me. I will be back on at halftime, and we going to ride out. Hey, Fresh, I appreciate it. We going to ride out, and then I will come back on at the end of the game. J-Rock, you say the score prediction is 17-28. Well, we haven't scored more than, 17 this whole season? All right, you say go Lions. And Mac just put the link of my book up, The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. Click that link and grab that. Grab that if you haven't. Also, listen, man. Everybody got gifts and talents. If you ain't using yours and bringing that money into your house, email me. Listen, we'll figure out what your gifts and talents is because you already know. You just gotta put them out here. So email me, info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. And listen, if you're trying to get your YouTube channel started, I got you. You're trying to get social media started, I got you. You want to get a book up at you, I got you. But I'm coming back on at halftime. We're going to see how Dillion Gabriel been doing, how Cleveland been doing, how the defense been doing. I think the game going to be closer than what everybody expect. And they might pull out a win now. But, hey, blessings to y'all. I'll be back on at halftime.